Coming up next, the Nuggets taking on the Warriors. For Denver, it's been a bumpy road as of late. Out of sorts in 4 of the last 5 games. But they are looking to rectify that here tonight. Warriors, Nuggets, up next. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's had one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. We've got Butler. Thompson is out there with Curry. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Adebayo in at the power forward position. And for the Nuggets, Brown out there with Thompson. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Unseld in at the 5 spot. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Adebayo. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Oh, the strength of Adebayo is impressive and sometimes overwhelming for the defense.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night here.
At the line for one.
This season has been full of surprises, Greg. What's surprising you most about the NBA right now?
Kevin, the game evolves constantly. I mean, the increased speed of the league, a lot more scoring. If your eyes aren't glued to the action, you might miss it.
6 to shoot. Brown deciding where to go with it. Warriors with the rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Connects from three-point range.
And this is Thompson's shot, one of the most gifted outside shooters the NBA, the world has ever seen.
Thompson against Thompson. That one drops for him.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now here's Curry. Adebayo finds Thompson. Adebayo with a screen for Thompson. Had the space there, but it's offline.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Here's Unseld, guarded by Embiid. Thompson misses.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Kept alive. Embiid, the pass to Butler. Now here's Adebayo. Embiid in the corner. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 4. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And we'll see if anything's different this year because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
That one is good from Joel Embiid. For Denver, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Check out stats for Embiid. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. And he's an eraser inside, a definite factor defensively, right in that top 5 in blocks per game.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 6-point game. They set the pick. Pass to Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Butler. Here's Curry with the 3. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Brown against Curry. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. You'd better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month because if you're open, they'll find you. Stephen Curry fourth.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Clock is at 3. Here's Brown.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you'd love to see Bam Adebayo grow his shooting range a little, get more aggressive, but his defense and athleticism are a great start.
Bosh is checked in for Denver. Thompson comes in for Pascal Siakam. He hits the second from the line. And you look at this year's Denver team, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
And the Warriors making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. Thompson, a screen on Butler. And here's Brown outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
Check out Brown keeping his composure. He doesn't let the hand in his face throw him off.
Outside Curry. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Curry's got 6.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Thompson looking for an opening. Driving to the basket. Valanciunas grabs the board.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting. Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Thompson dishes to Brown. Back to Thompson. Bosch, a screen on Curry. And Thompson kicks to Bosch. Shot from free throw range. And it's Brown missing.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
And Embiid throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Turner's checked in for the Nuggets. And the Warriors also making a change. Kukoc is checked in. Curry against Thompson. Pass to Bosch. Back to Thompson. Right side Bosch. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Thompson outside. Back to Embiid. Lets the three fly. Drills the three-pointer. Embiid's got his third basket of the night right there.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Warriors leading by 14. Curry kicks to Kukoc. Came in a screen on Siakam. Three-pointer, Kukoc. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And stolen by Thompson. Lays it up off the glass. Thompson's got 6.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Kaman passes to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Thompson. And the wing jumper offline. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll get you back to the action after this break. 1 so far through 1 quarter. It's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Bam Adebayo is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Curry. Then it's Butler. And it's Thompson in at the 2. Now here's Butler. Still scoreless. The shot by Curry, no good.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Denver making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Embiid comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's White in for Curry. Unzeld, the pass to Siakam. Siakam sets a screen for Brown. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Brown's got 6.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Pass to Thompson. Adebayo with the screen on Thompson. Thompson with the 3.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Brown the pass to Unseld. And Embiid with the block.
And Embiid combines timing with his length well on that end.
2 on the clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's White. Still yet to score. Embiid kicks to Butler. It's hauled in by Brown.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Siakam against Butler. 6 on the shot clock. A 3 ball. And the rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
And the Warriors making a change here. Gasol's checked in. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. Here's Castle. Pass to White. 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Man, you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Now, here's Thompson. 6 points for him. Down low, to end the drought. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Good on the three-point shot.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Brown against White. Pass to Thompson. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Embiid from outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Brown against White. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Nuggets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for your Nuggets, number 11.
Take a break. Take a break.
Taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Turner's checked in for Denver. Wash comes in for Pascal Siakam. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Kobe White. And so he hits both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside, Kukoc. Floats it up for Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Now here's Brown. He has 6. And they double up Brown. Clock at 6. Shoots over Curry. And it's Brown missing. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-4 run. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
That's good from Kukoc.
And the Croatian swingman Kukoc, a valuable, multifaceted player who can do a little bit of everything.
Denver making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Chris Kaman is checked in for the Warriors. Kukoc hits them both. The Nuggets trail by 21. On the wing, Brown. Back to Thompson. Bosh, a screen on Curry. Here's Thompson. Gets himself open and drills it. Thompson's got his first points of the game. Embiid against Bosh. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. These players have been vacuums on the boards recently, leading the league in rebounding the past month. Number 1 is Joel Embiid.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
And the Warriors with some changes. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Joel Embiid, and it's Klay Thompson in for Castle. Thompson looking for an opening.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Pulls up, high post, and it's Kaman with the rebound.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Kaman sets a screen for Thompson. And it's off from three-point range. The Nuggets trail by 19. Thompson outside. Here's Bosh, and Chris Bosh with the slam.
And Bosh can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Now here's Curry. He has 6, and the foul on Miles Turner.
His first personal foul.
That's his first foul. Butler, he's checked in for Tony Kukoc.
Substitution for the Warriors. Number 10, Jimmy Butler.
We've got 1:08 left now here in the second. And Valanciunas kicks to Butler. And the Warriors miss again.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's good from long range. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Out to the right wing. Bosh passes to Thompson. Turner with a screen on Curry. Tries the spin move. Thompson with the bucket.
He is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Curry with it. He's got 9. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Turner. Misses the jumper. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Well, I think for the Warriors, they've clearly taken a step back as a franchise. You hate to see that. But something isn't right with this team. I don't know if it's personnel, the coaching. They're going to have to make some changes in the offseason.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Golden State Warriors.
This is the kind of selfless effort you love to see. They bought into the game plan. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, guys.
That coaching staff has to be thrilled with what they've seen so far. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've got Thompson. He's out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Siakam in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Now Thompson, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Brown, no good. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Curry with the steal, and here we go. Fast break, Curry's got it. Shoots over Brown. Curry, good. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Brown outside. Back to Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Thompson.
First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
2 shots. Max on the first.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Here's Curry. He's got 14. Thompson outside. Butler finds Adebayo. They get it again. Out to Thompson. Adebayo with a screen for Thompson. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Thompson's got 8 points.
And you can tell that Klay trusts his guys. He calls a play, and they just go to the right spots.
Out left to the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Nuggets have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific, 79% as a team.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And here's Adebayo outside. The Nuggets shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Siakam kicks to Thompson. Here's Unseld, guarded by Embiid. Thompson with the bucket.
And how about the anticipation and imagination there from Unseld? Sees the play developing and delivers the pass on time and on target.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Closing in the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the West is stacking up. You take a look at the Warriors. They're good enough for 8th place in the conference right now, looking to hold on to that. And, of course, Denver. Right now, they're 5 spots below them.
And right now for the Warriors,
They had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
And the quickness of Adebayo is evident, especially when he's using it there on the drive.
Denver calls timeout.
It's time for the dance cam. So get up and get down. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your moves. Somebody let that rhythm. Let's see it.
Now that we have a moment, let's see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA. Number 5, the Warriors.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Curry against Brown. On the wing, Thompson. Brown outside. 6 to shoot. Off target with his 3.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Adebayo with a screen on Brown. Curry shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 20. Thompson outside, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now here's Thompson. He's got 8. Here's Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And when you see Joel Embiid, a well-built 7-footer, the guy looks like a star. You throw in his skill, and you can imagine superstar in his future.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. RJ, you had a chance to ref a Summer League game this past year, so you get a little bit of a feel for what these guys go through.
Being a referee is by far the hardest job in professional sports. To try and keep up with the amount of plays, the amount of possessions, I do not envy their job.
Turner's checked in for Denver. Thompson comes in for Brown. And Embiid drops them both.
The numbers Embiid has put up over his career speak for themselves. He'll go down as one of the all-time great big men.
And Embiid with the block. And they get it back. Warriors leading by 20. Loads it up for Adebayo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Bosh is checked in for the Nuggets. Thompson outside. Siakam, a screen on Thompson. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Turner with a screen on Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Over Thompson. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 7 now in this quarter. Warriors have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And here's Adebayo outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Adebayo stretching his range, able to connect there.
To the wing on the left. Bosh kicks to Thompson. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got 16 points.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Curry with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 20.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Back to Thompson. Turner with a screen for Thompson. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 18.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
Adebayo the screen. Curry fires from way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. For 3, Siakam. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Curry. Curry with another miss. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Nuggets. They trail by 18. Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
The Warriors shooting right around 46% from the floor in the third quarter. Curry against Turner.
Gotta respect his shooting and passing. Curry able to move defenders and create fouls.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
First one falls for him.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Warriors. And both free throws good for Curry. 56 seconds left here in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Siakam. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jimmy Butler.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
The Nuggets have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Free throw good, Siakam.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
He hits both from the stripe. Warriors leading by 18. Pass to Embiid. Now Valanciunas. And here's Thompson. Shoots it up. 5 on the clock. Good. He hits the jump shot. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now Curry. He's got 18. Stolen by Bosch. He can't get it to go. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Warriors lead by 20. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Now here's Thompson. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Warriors leading by 20. Now here's Embiid. Outside for Curry. Fires top of the key. Denver grabs the miss. Brown the pass to Thompson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Now, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Is checked in for the Warriors. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Embiid finds Curry. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
Here's Thompson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him
The
roll.
line for your Nuggets, David Thompson. One shot.
Warriors leading by 17. Pass to Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 6 assists now in the game.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Here's Unseld. It's stolen by Adebayo. Now the Warriors moving it up. It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Unseld. Unseld's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry against Thompson. Shoots over Curry. And again, Denver no good. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Back to Adebayo. To the middle. It's Butler that time on the assist by Adebayo. Butler's got his first basket of the night.
Strong move by Butler, making sure that was a quality possession.
Thompson against Thompson. Thompson dishes to Brown. And Thompson kicks to Brown. 4 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. No good that time.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And here's Embiid. Offline with his 3. Siakam looking around. Thompson against Thompson. Thompson passes to Brown. Back to Thompson. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Fires from way outside. The Nuggets with another miss. Curry fires from way outside. The quick look no good that time. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Unseld, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And guys, I'm starting to be concerned that the rim ain't going to survive some of these Unseld jams. There's just so much power to his game.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
And he knocks down the first one.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
He's perfect from the line this time.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
Thompson inside. He's up against Thompson. Thompson misses. Warriors leading by 22. Here's Butler. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
Now here's Brown. Over Thompson. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Butler from outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Thompson. And again, Denver no good. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Curry, pass it to Butler. Adebayo the screen. Butler, no good. The Nuggets have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. To end the run, Warriors with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Thompson outside. Back to Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Embiid with a screen on Brown. Offensive rebound. Brown against Curry. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Curry's got 27 points.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
Brown the pass to Unseld. Here's Thompson. He's covered by Thompson. And the rejection by Embiid.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year. And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Joel Embiid.
He limited the opposing offense's impact as well with some superb defense, finding lots of chances to knock away shots.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart. Yet another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
24 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one, and they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Back to Adebayo. Pass to Castle. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And an opportunity for these guys to get loose, find the range. We're almost at game time, folks. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And as April rolls on, let's take a moment to examine this year's crop of fresh rookie stars and see who among them is close to winning the Rookie of the Year race. You take a look at Wall. Over the course of this season, he's proven himself to be a highly skilled player in the league, so he comes in at number 5.
Just being counted among the top 5 rookies is a big accomplishment, especially given the talent of this class.
And knowing how driven he is, he'll only continue to get better. The ceiling is very high for this young guy.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. They've got Rudy Gobert. DeJounte Murray is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Barry in at the 4 slot. And for the Magic, Tari Eason is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Miller, and it's Pippen in at the point guard position. 5 to shoot. Murray finds Jones. Three-pointer, no good. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Now here's Westbrook. 8 points in his last time out. Here's Pippen. Counted from distance.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Miller against Murray. To the paint. From 6 feet away. Blocked. Pass to Miller. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Offensive board. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Westbrook. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Here's Jones. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Fast break, Cleveland. Murray for 3. Sinks the tray.
Well, that's just another thing Murray can do for you. Hit the 3.
Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Miller, the pass to Pippen. Here's Gafford. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, we're coming right down to the last bit of the season, Grant. What's the messaging like from coaches right now?
Well, BA, for teams that are in the mix, coaches are asking you to keep doing what you've been doing. But a lot of that extra motivation comes from your teammates and in the locker room.
And he drops the first. Both free throws good from Gafford. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. I asked Coach how they plan to limit DeJounte Murray tonight, and he told me we have to match his energy on both ends of the court. DeJounte is a player who can create something out of nothing with the intensity that he plays with. We can expect to see a lot of hustle on the court tonight, B.A.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Murray, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
Defender does his job, but Westbrook does his better. I mean, he just stays laser focused on his shot.
Miller against Murray. Miller, the pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Murray. Gobert with a screen on Miller. Murray from outside. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. The drive by Miller. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Murray. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Pass to Barry. Shoots over Miller. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
That's just an excellent save by Gobert, grabbing that rebound and getting his team a second opportunity.
Here's Pippen, pounded by Westbrook. And the basket by Pippen.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Trailing by 2, coming off that win against the Sixers.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
Here's Barry. A 23-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia. Here's Pippen, pounded by Westbrook. They set a pick, fires from deep, and the basket by Pippen. Pippin's got 8.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Your 407 dance team.
Change here for Orlando. Here are the best on the boards, the league's best rebounding teams. The Magic in second.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Cleveland on D, trailing by 2. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Guerin. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, for still being fairly new to the league, you gotta love the vision Jones brings.
You know, there's so much to like about Herb Jones. It's hard to know where to start with this guy, Coach.
Well, Brian, I think I know where it starts. It starts with him being an all-defensive caliber defender, one of the best in the league. But then lately, he's been so efficient from three-point range, and his overall efficiency at the offensive end has gone way up. He's become a complete player.
Clock at 6. Oh, nice shot by Kuzi.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And here's Wall. No points so far. Pass to White. The 3 is up. Kuzi with a rebound. Magic leading by 4. Lets it go. Top of the key jumper, no good. Cleveland has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Wall Wall to pass to White. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall.
I like that from White. Attacking the heart of that defense.
Hayes up top. He's coming off a 13-point game again. Oh, there's the alley. Wall against Jones. Pass to Hagan. Shot on the wing. Claxton with a rebound.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Guerin from downtown. Orlando again missing. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Orlando ahead, up by 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
They've got Hayes. He's out there with Nicholas Claxton. Miller is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Pippen in at the 1. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Now Wall. He's scoreless. Pass to Hagan. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
And the Magic making a change here. Gafford's checked in. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Pippen, back to Eason. 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. Miller can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Pippen. He's got 10. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in.
Elvin Hayes. 1 shot.
The Cavs trailing. Pass to Hagan. Westbrook taking his time here. Hagan can't get it to go.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Gafford the screen. Pippen pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Cavaliers making a change here. And since the All-Star break, no one's been better from the free throw line than these guys. Fifth, DeJounte Murray.
Over the second half of the season, he's been locked in at the line.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Jones. Here's Kamari. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Orlando leading by 3. Miller outside. Cuts off the pass. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time. And it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. And he knocks down the first one.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
And so Westbrook nails both of them.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Miller on the wing, defended by Murray. Here's Pippen, rejected by Westbrook.
So persistent. Westbrook looking for a way to stop the shot, and he found it.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Eddie Jones. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Jones. Jones hits them both. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
The Cavaliers leading. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Jones has got 5.
And if the defense leaves a man open, Westbrook will find him. Russell's floor awareness helps him rack up the assist.
Pass to Pippen. And Gobert with a block.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert on the floor. He's got a few Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
Back to Murray, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
There's no way Coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Let's see those dance moves. You need dance lessons.
Here's Pippen. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Oh, it's stolen by Eason. Pass to Guerin. Here's Lanier, defended by Jones. Westbrook comes with a double. 6 to shoot. To halt the run. And it's Guerin missing. Cleveland leading by 4. Pass to Westbrook. And there's a pick. And here's Murray. 11 feet out. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Murray's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, that can be a tough range, but Murray made it look routine.
Miller outside. 4-3. Knocks down the triple.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Pass to Barry. Now here's Jones. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Jones has got 8 here in this quarter. Magic trail by 6. Miller outside. Here's Pippen. Lets the 3 fly. Lanier, the pass to Eason. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Cleveland has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Westbrook outside. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Miller. Off target with the 3. Cleveland leading by 6. We've got 1:48 left in the second. Westbrook can't hit.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Miller left side. Inside, shoots from the right block. Guerin gets the bucket. Guerin's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And now it's time to take a look at who the top rookie passers were over the last month. So it's the Cavaliers now. They lead by 4. Here's Barry. Yet to see a basket. Here's Hagan. Cleveland again missing.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Kuzi. Hayes with a screen on Wall. Here's the teardrop. No shot by Kuzi, no good. The Cavaliers lead by 4. White, the pass to Barry. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Hayes. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Jones, the pass to Kuzi. 6 on the shot clock. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Cleveland has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Outside Wall. with 1 on the clock. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
I think for the Cavaliers, they've had a drop-off that I don't think anybody predicted. Came into the season with high hopes. The chemistry just hasn't been there from the beginning. It's a disappointing year.
And talking about our game involving the Magic, not a lot of separation here at the half.
I only have 2 words for you. Elbow, famich. Establish yourself inside, good things will happen. That's right, Ernie, I said famich.
They've had some success, but they've been counterpunched at times as well. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Orlando with the ball. On the court right now for Cleveland. DeJounte Murray is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Barry in at the 4. Here's Pippen. Back to Miller. Shot clock at 6. Gafford with a screen on Murray. Here's Miller. They get the rebound. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Cleveland. 4-point game. Miller on the wing. Pass to Pippen. Miller against Murray. Miller outside. Over Murray. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got 5.
He's just so hard to check. He can turn you one way, then use the spin move to make you look sad.
Pass to Murray from outside the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
If the opportunity presents itself, Murray will explode to the rim.
Gafford with a screen on Murray. Pass to Pippen. To the middle. Here's Lanier. It's blocked by Gobert. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Murray finds Westbrook. Outside Jones. On the wing, Murray. The shot from 20 feet out. Back to Jones. Here's Barry. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. You take a look at the Magic. They're currently in 4th place, a solid spot to be in late in the year. And checking out Cleveland, only a few spots below.
And looking at Orlando, we'll see if they can up the ante down the stretch. They still have a lot of work to do in order to rise to the top.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
Now here's Miller. He's got 5.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots. Woo-hoo, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Pippen. 10 points for him. Miller, the pass to Eason. Now here's Miller, defended by Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Pippen. They get it back. And the dunk by Gafford.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Here's Pippen. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. Miller can't get it to go.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Here's Gobert. Orlando with the rebound. Lanier's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Miller. Here's Pippen. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Cavaliers lead by 6. Murray passes to Westbrook. Here's Barry. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Here we go, fans. It's the one and only 407.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Russell Westbrook.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games, looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line, and it's been fun to watch.
On defense, the Cavaliers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Claxton. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Claxton's gotten his first basket of the night. Wall, the pass to Noah. White on the wing. Outside Wall. Clock at 6. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Kuzi. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Now just a 5-point Cleveland lead.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Pass to Hagan. Launches a 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Cleveland leading by 3. Outside White. Pass to Noah. Here's Barry. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Barry's got 7 points in the game. Orlando has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Outside Jones. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
And Jones showing you his basketball IQ there. Knows exactly when to shoot off the catch.
Pass to Noah. White with it. Here's Hagan. There's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. 9 points in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Hagan. 9 points in the game. Outside Wall. 3-pointer. And Cleveland another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Kuzi, the pass to Claxton. Here's Kuzi. Wall covering. Down low. Here's Guerin. Hits the jump hook.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Wall with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. To the wing on the left. Here's Barry. And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. We'll be right back after this word. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Herb Jones. Hayes is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Miller. That's who's out there for Orlando. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, nice read by Gobert. When he's providing an assist, that is a big bonus.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Cavaliers.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Here's Guerin. To the inside, Claxton. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And so Wall will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Here's Pippen. Lets it fly from 18. Good work there as it goes.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Cleveland leading by 7. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Cleveland again missing. And the Magic shooting only 42%. Here's Pippen. Here's Hayes. Pass to Pippen. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Here's Wall, and he makes it on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Now here's Hayes. The D's right on him. Pass to Guerin. Hayes with a screen. Here's Miller. The Cavaliers pull it in. Noah's got 5 rebounds tonight. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Hagan, the pass to Gobert. Claxton with a rebound.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Miller can't get it to go.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Hagan, the pass to Wall. Here's Hagan. 3-pointer. The shot misses.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance Team.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Murray deciding where to go with it. Picked by Gobert. And DeJounte Murray good for 3. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
6 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Barry. Gobert with a screen on Gafford. Barry. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Here's Jones, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Shooting for Cleveland, Eddie Jones. At the line for 2.
And he makes a first.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Jones hits them both. Magic trail by 10. Over to the left wing. Here's Guerin. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from it. Love the hustle right there. He earned that rebound.
Pass to Pippen. Here's the pick. Here's Guerin. Defended by Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Guerin missing. Cleveland leading by 8. Here's Barry. Orlando with the rebound. Lanier's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Guerin, defended by Murray. Here's Gafford, banked it in off the glass.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've led by as much as 10. There's the triple, pure from three-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Love how Westbrook commits to his selections, not letting anything distract him on the three-point shot.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Here.
It's your 407 Penn State.
.157 left in the final quarter. Here's Jones. Jones with the block. And Lanier gets it to go. Lanier's got his first basket. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Gobert with a screen on Miller. Out to the right wing. Westbrook outside. 6 on the shot clock. Picked by Gobert. That three's off the mark. Magic trail by 7. 1:16 left in the game. Fires top of the key. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
At the line for the Magic, Scottie Pippen, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6. Orlando making a switch here. Eason's checked in. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
The Magic shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Here's Pippen. Yeah!
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, VA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Murray inside, guarded by Miller. Great D that time from Miller. Eason, pass to Gafford. to Eason. Here's Pippen. And the three off target.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Fourth team foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Russell Westbrook. 2 shots.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that puts him up 5. And the Magic call time here. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Let's see it. You got to dance like everyone's watching. Everybody get down. Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Murray against Miller. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Third personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Russell Westbrook. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Here's Miller. Oh, that trifecta! And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game.
It's time for t-shirts.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Miller. Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for Cleveland is Jonathan Miller. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Let's meet the starting five for good.
All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the five for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Kevin Love. West is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Smith, and it's Reed in at the five, roaming the paint. Now here's West after the miss from Kevin Garnett. Pass to Love. Fires from 18. The kick out to Ball. Love with the screen for Ball. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
I mean, that's what I'd call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
Now, here's Gervin. And right now, he's averaging about 7 points a game. Middleton from 13 feet. It goes down.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Now here's Garnett. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And here's Garnett following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. Garnett the pass to Ewing. That one good for 2.
How about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Here's West. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And he makes the first.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game, the focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
And so he makes both from the line.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Time to get up and make some noise for your Sun High School. The loud fans on the court is yours.
And checking out the numbers for Love. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. Averaging 15 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there. And that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for your Suns, Kevin Garnett, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Garnett.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
Both shots good from the stripe.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Garnett against Smith, and stolen by Stockton. West with the steal. Puts it up. His shot is good. Making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Gervin. Nothing on the board. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Floats one, and Garnett misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Suns trail by 3. Gervin dishes to Stockton. Out to Gervin. It's stolen by West. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. West has got 8 points. Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to Las Vegas.
And sometimes you can make a few plays here and there, but never get into a real rhythm. That's what happened to them in that game.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm. I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And the dunk by Smith.
And Smith gets off the floor as quick as anybody, especially when he's got a lob on the way.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Here we go, fans. Make some noise for your Suns Breakers
So for the Suns, Jared Allen's checked in for Ewing. McCollum comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Jamal Murray in for Stockton. Now Gervin, still without a basket. There's the try, and it's Gervin finishing it off.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. McCollum against West. Rebound by the Suns. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
And here's Reed after the three-pointer from Kevin Garnett. West against McCollum. Shot clock at 6. West gets the bucket. West has got 10 points in the game.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Pass to Garnett. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's Nixon to the right side. West outside. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's McCollum. He has yet to score. Murray to Gervin. Allen, a screen on Johnson. Garnett with another miss.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
For 3, West. The rebound by Garnett. Suns trail by 6. On the wing, Murray. Rebounded by Bowen. To the paint. Reed the pass to Johnson. Here's Nixon. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Dallas, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Dallas.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Mavericks leading by 6. Bobby Portis out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's John Stockton. Then there's Ewing. And it's Goodrich in at the 2 guard. That's out there for Phoenix. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well, I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across eras.
Clock at 4, and finished off by Stockton.
And I love watching Stockton drive it to the rim. Such a crafty player.
Pass to Love. Unloads from 9, and it's in off the backboard. Love's got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs.
And just solid play out of them that time.
Outside, Ewing. Shoots over Capella. No good from Ewing.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Capella with a screen on Portis. And it's Love missing.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Mavericks leading by 9. Outside ball. Pass to Smith. Over Goodrich. And it's Smith that time on the assist from Ball. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
And good touch there on the block. Smith knows he has the green light to attack down low.
Ewing dishes to Goodrich. Portis the screen. Goodrich passes to Ewing. Smith with some nice D. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Capella at the elbow. Here's Nixon. He's covered by Goodrich. Pass to Smith. It's rebounded by Ewing. Suns trail by 11. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Stockton to stop the drought. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
They've got Chris Middleton, and it's Ewing in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
And so it's Dallas with it. Ball passes to Johnson. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. And it feels like everyone turns over half their roster every year, Clark. How hard is that for teams?
Very hard. I mean, continuity is a foundational pillar point to being successful in anything. There's a reason why Steph, Clay, and Draymond won so much in Golden State. Knowing your teammates and their tendencies is vital if you're going to be a championship contending team. I think teams and organizations benefit when they stay together for longer periods of time.
Stockton's shot is off.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Here's Garnett. Pass to Stockton. And no good, but close on that one. So he'll shoot 2 now.
Third personal foul.
That one on Capella.
Tell you what, if you let me pick just one point guard to run my offense, man, you could not go wrong with John Stockton. He might be my first pick.